Wow, we got something special for you guys today. We're doing something that I myself haven't done, but Corey and Andrew have, and they're the guys with the confidence here today. I'm confident in them. We're doing a sewer and hookup on Mainstream Carp today, the town that I live in. There's the coffee shop. This is Main Street.
Water's done. Just sewer.
Okay, we're doing a live sewer hookup. No water. Carp had sewer and water brought into it about 25 years ago. And at the time, some houses were already on septic systems, so they didn't get hooked up to sewer. This being one of those houses. So now what we're doing is we're going to be hooking this house up to the city sewer, municipal services. And that way they'll be able to flush their toilets and it goes out and they don't have to use their septic anymore. So that's what we're doing here today. Corey, you done this before?
Once or twice.
Because you're from BC. You used to do this in BC, correct?
Yeah, not dancing, but sewer,
oh, no?
Sewer, yeah. You need a pit finder, not a fucking.
Does it pick up worms?
Oh, this is what I needed. Good old Canadian Joe.
Good old Canadian Joe.
That's a root, Bradley.
All right, we located the sewer. We ran the bucket over top of it and just popped the cap off. So that actually could not have worked out better.
We go 2%. 7.5. 7.5 feet down.
7.5. So Brad was pretty close with 8.
Pretty close.
Okay. These guys were doubting me, Brad.
100%.
So we ended up locating the sewer pipe down here. Now it does look like it goes down and then it comes out. We just haven't located the water just yet, but I'm sure we will. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to find the end of it.
The end of it, and then we'll widen our trench out for our trench box because that's where we're going to be working. This is all good. We also found the water line down there sprayed with orange, which is a copper service. Okay, so this took a turn for the better, which is kind of funny actually.
So we thought that there was just this one length of pipe that was going and it stopped here, but it keeps going. So they went inside, turned on the water, and water we could see coming out there, which means it's already hooked up. So it's not our fault. It's not the plumber's fault. It's not anybody's fault. They still have their toilets and stuff are still hooked up to the septic, and that's why they thought that it wasn't hooked up. But we think that something is hooked up to this, so which means that there's already pipe inside, which means we can backfill this and we're done. They might want us to locate it at the front here, so we might do that. So today has been a whirlwind of just being pulled in so many different directions, and today is one of those days that I have to keep telling myself that, you know, it'll get better tomorrow, in the sense where, you know, some days in business, and even if you're not in business, I know a lot of people can relate listening to this, but you feel like you accomplished nothing even though you've done so many different things, but you just feel like you accomplished nothing. So it's 3:30 right now. It gets dark here at 4 o'clock. I called Andrew. I said, man, I just need to get out of the office. I just need to do something right now that's not being at a computer or on the phone. Can I come trucking with you? So we're gonna go hop in the truck with Andrew, go trucking with him. Hi, kitty. All right, now we are super trucking. We are headed up. We've got a load of, what do we have on here? GA. We got GA on here, and we're taking it up to a customer who we brought some material to before. But the original route that we were going to take, we're not going to take because our roads are completely mucked in the West End. So if our counselor's watching, Eli, let's get some roads fixed up and paved, man. But we're just rolling through Carp here. I'll show you guys. We're going to go past the job site that is in this video. How long have you been driving a truck? Since you were a kid?
Yeah, pretty much. My dad taught me when I was really young.
I remember a little while back on a video I was talking, Andrew was gone for one day, and I mentioned to you guys, I said he was gone because he just wasn't feeling the best, but it wasn't like COVID related, and I just obviously have to say that nowadays because anytime you say somebody wasn't feeling well or whatever, people automatically think and go to COVID. And I didn't think that it was really my place to talk about it, but I mean, I'm sure that maybe there's even some people on here that could relate to it, Andrew, if you did want to, not if you're comfortable with it, just, you know, explain your situation and stuff, because I think that maybe your story could help some other people that are maybe going through the same sort of stuff, you know?
Yeah, well, last year, December 31st, I got diagnosed with kidney failure. Both of my kidneys are failed. So I'm on dialysis 3 nights a week now. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday to the hospital and do 4 hours of dialysis. And still manage to work full time.
That's
I
crazy.
don't like sitting home.
So it was like you turned 30 years old, and you said that like you were driving a truck, you were doing winter plowing, right?
Yeah.
And you just started feeling like a bag of shit.
Yeah, my legs swole up. They were swole up for quite a while, and it's, you know, like kind of the man code there, just brush it off and you'll get better. But no, it didn't get better. And I was at work for quite a while, so I went home and I really wasn't feeling good, so I went to the hospital, and then they never let me leave because that's what they told me. My kidneys weren't working. It was literally basically going to almost kill me because it was in my lungs and it was filling up my lungs full of fluid. So.
Wow. And then now you're going through and they're just running some tests on you and stuff to hopefully get a transplant?
Yeah, because I got an uncle that was willing to donate a kidney to me, and we're going through for all that right now, and hopefully we'll have that sorted this winter, but it all depends on COVID and everything else, so we'll see.
I mean, I can't speak on it because I don't know, but I mean, like, it's something that, like, you're 30 years old and you're told, like, both kidneys are failing, like, and to carry a full-time job. He has 2 kids at home, you know, he's got a family to look after, and it is pretty, like, it takes a lot of your time. Like, whenever you go, like, he normally leaves at 5 o'clock or whatever on the days he's got to go, and then, you know, and then you don't get back home till, like, what time?
Usually 10:30 or so.
Wow. And your kid's already asleep by then?
Yeah, so I only see my kids only a couple days a week.
Oh.
But it is what it is, you know?
You gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Yeah, everybody's been pretty supportive about it, and I'm very grateful for that. So.
Well, thanks for sharing that.
No, no problem.
Appreciate that. I'm sure some people on here could appreciate that as well. In case you never know, a lot of people watch these videos. Some people can relate. I remember when Corey spoke about his daughter having diabetes, when all that happened, there was a lot of people online that were, you know, we're in the same boat. So there you go. That's why he wasn't feeling well and he was away that day. And before we had this conversation, I didn't just put it on him. He came to me and told me, he's like, man, if you want to talk about it, like, it's all good, you know, it's okay. So I just didn't want to say something because it wasn't really my place, I thought. But I'm glad that he did mention something. But let's get this gravel to the site, dump the load, and you think we'll make it back for another one?
Should.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
We are trucking into the night tonight.
All right, back to the yard. That's a wrap. Okay, so I feel like this whole video has been, I mean, awesome. And first of all, I want to thank Andrew. He's not with me right now. Obviously, I'm with Jill. Unless Andrew turned into a pretty hot chick. I just want to obviously thank him, and if anyone, you know, in the comments has dealt with the same situation or has anything, you know, nice to say to Andrew about that, let's show him some support. But to end on kind of a lighter subject, we have something in our lives that's starting that is huge, and obviously that's why you clicked on the title of the video, but yeah, we're going to be parents.
Yeah.
And it's weird to say, it's almost kind of weird to think of.
I feel like it still hasn't really like sunk in completely, like especially since I'm not really showing, or like I haven't had any really bad symptoms or anything.
Yeah, true. I feel like the one thing that made it real was whenever you got your ultrasound done.
Yeah, especially the second one because the baby grew so much.
We were planning on this, and I know that I have a lot of Christian followers as well, and I've been getting a lot of slack on Instagram because we're not married, but I went to high school with Jillian. I said your whole name. It sounded weird.
Really weird.
I went to school with Jill, and like we knew each other in high school, but I was just, obviously, if you guys followed for a long time, I was just a different character back then, and she was much more straight and narrow and had her life together.
Well, I wouldn't really say that, but just, yeah, different people.
Yeah. So anyways, flashback to, we've been dating for 5 years now. We've been living together for 4. Marriage to us, we're very millennials in the sense where we don't really need to be super traditional. We don't really care about that side of it. I'm not going anywhere. I don't think she's planning on going anywhere.
No, and like we see it as a way of like saving, like weddings are so expensive for one day of your life, and we both know that we're already committed, and so it's not to say that we won't get married, but it's just not really on our priority list right now. So I think like that's something that we both agreed on very early on. So.
And we both agreed that it'd be nice to have the kids there.
Yeah, to be able to like walk down the aisle or whatever.
Yeah.
No, and I know that we will get married one day, right? Like
yeah,
it's not
for sure.
Something that, it's not something that we're just going to like not do, but I think it's just not really on our priority. Like we're more focused on growing our family and having a nice spot to live and all that stuff. So
well, just a roof over our heads.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the main thing. There is a bonus to following me on Instagram, shameless plug, because I did announce it on Instagram before, like this week. I announced it on Monday or Wednesday. Today's Friday, the day you guys are watching this. But I just wanted to share that with you guys because you guys have been along. You guys have seen Jill in the videos like last year, like even when I first started and stuff. And I feel like I owe it to you guys to tell you and to bring you guys along with the journey. Now, although I'm not changing my channel into, a family channel with Jill, this channel is still going to be kind of like construction and everything that you guys love watching. But I think that we're talking about maybe doing a separate second YouTube channel that involves myself and Jill. Doing like kind of family stuff and showing the, pregnancy and the ups and the downs and everything that has to do with it. I know you guys like construction. I felt like I owed it to you guys. I want to thank you from, the bottom of my heart for, my kid, our kid is going to grow up in such an awesome time, in such an awesome place. And I honestly owe majority of that to you guys because YouTube and social media has built this business in the past year and a half to something that I can't even imagine. We have such a following that you guys are so committed and you guys tune in and you watch and you support, and I appreciate that so much. So I just wanted to let you guys in on a little bit of what's going on in my life. Anything else?
Due date is June 9th.
So. Oh yeah, and my birthday's June 13th. So.
And mine is May 28th, so it's born right in between our birthdays.
That's cool.
We're all gonna be Geminis.
Oh yeah, all a bunch of crazy people.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys. That's the end of the video. Figured we'd end on that note. Have an awesome weekend. Take care, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. But of course, I didn't forget about you guys, the true patriots of the channel, the ones that watch the entire videos to the very end, which is right now. And if you are one of those true patriots, I want you guys to comment down below, welcome baby white. Why are you commenting down below, welcome baby white? Well, basically what we just finished explaining to you guys, we're gonna be welcoming a new addition to the White family into this world. So if you guys watch the entire video to the very end, comment down below, welcome baby white. I appreciate you guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Take care.